Okay, hello everyone. Victor Momo from Excel Moments. And just to make the point in this video, that the, if you may, old school features of Excel are still very useful. Text to columns, or maybe even flash fill. Well, is it gradually going out of fashion? Maybe for some people, but these functions still have a place. Let's look at this example, which is a classic case of having a trailing negative sign. So you have the minus sign, coming after the number instead of before. I probably have even solved this on my channel. Simple. We could use, for example, with the new functions, I could use a text before and say text before, minus. I know that that will give me the numbers. I multiply by -1. That pretty much gives me what I want. Good. I could also use old school, right? Which is from the left. I want to pick every character, but the length -1, but the last character, which I know is minus. I multiply by -1 still. Okay, I get that. I could use a substitute, just take out the minus sign pretty much, take the minus out, multiply it by -1, right? Yeah, but it seems like, quite some effort. I could use a flash fill for this. I could just put the expected pattern. So I type -72 here. As soon as I start typing -115, it sees the pattern. I press enter, and I'm good. Okay, so that works, quite easy. Let's go to the next one, which I've tagged simpler, but ironically speaking, now you have a combination of trailing minus, leading minus, and regular positive numbers. Okay, so for some of them the minus comes after, for some here the minus comes before, and you have some numbers that should remain the same, depending on whether this is a one-off exercise or if I want to keep things dynamic. That will determine if I go the formula route or if I go the static route, which would be like text to columns and flash fill. So let's see if we can use flash fill for this. But this one gets very tricky. So I can start off by doing -125. I do -13 because yeah, that's the next thing. Okay, I press enter. It does work for some of them, but you can see it's giving this 13 a -2 and it's omitted some numbers. So that's not exactly what I want. What I could do creatively, just to save your time, is that since I have three distinct types of numbers, if you may, I would give it an example of each. So I could say -125. That's an example of trailing minus. I could use 21, maybe. Okay, no, sorry, -101 rather, as an example of a leading minus, and I could use maybe 21 here as a number that should remain the same. Now you can select everything and you can do Control E. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, okay, so positive remains the same, minus, yeah, and this seems like it works. But for me, it was quite a hassle, trying to, get, representative samples before doing the flash fill. Text to column still works for this. So select your data. You can do Alt AE, or you go to the data tab and you do, text to columns. Okay, you pull that up, you do next, and in step 3, you just go into advanced and you see here trailing minus for negative numbers. And this, works even though some numbers have leading minus and some don't even have a minus sign at all. Just do okay. I want to put it side by side, so I'm going to select here and then I do finish. And you see that I have everything working. So text to columns, don't throw it away. Still keep it in your bag of tricks. It comes in very handy. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button, and you can also subscribe to the channel Excel Moments. For now, I'm out.